Hi everybody. So an update on what's going on with my breast cancer. So my doctor emailed me back and she said that we're stopping the Piqray and looks like we're also going to be stopping the Faslodex, which is the hormone blocker part of the medication. And we're going to be starting Taxotere, Herceptin, and Perjeta, and they're all IV drugs, which means it looks like I'm going to be getting a port. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So I'll know more on Tuesday, which is like 4 or 5 days from now. But another thing that's pretty likely that two of the three drugs, the Taxotere and the Perjeta, it's they claim that hair loss is a big one, and so sorry, I got something in my eyeball driving me nuts. I might be losing my hair. Maybe I'll be go bald. So if that's the case, when I talk to my doctor on Tuesday about my treatment, if it's likely that I'm going to lose my hair, I'm going to first get my hair cut really short. So I've got enough to maybe donate. So I might get like a little pixie cut and donate my hair, which would be kind of cool because I'd rather, donate it while it's still donatable than, let it fall out and in a trash can. That's just kind of sad. But, so we'll find out more on Tuesday. So if it's extremely likely that I'm going to be losing my hair, next video I'll make will probably be with me with really short hair. Well, although it might be kind of hard because there's no place well, I guess I'll get my daughter to cut my hair because with the COVID-19 shutdown, like there's no barbers open right now. So, but to give a pixie haircut isn't that hard to do. Gives me ideas. So anyway, yeah, I guess we're off the pills, which is kind of a bummer. But, the HER2 stuff, there's stuff in the works for it, but it's a little more challenging to treat. I'm curious to see what happens with the hormone receptor positive part of my cancer, if we're going to treat that later. I'm hoping to find that out next week when I talk to my doctor on the phone, since we're not meeting in person because of the virus that's going around. But on the side note, I've had a really bad headache for the last day or so, and I think people don't realize is that when we come off of some of these chemo drugs, we actually have withdrawal symptoms, and I've been off my Ibrance now for about 3 weeks, and I think I'm having some more withdrawal symptoms. Even my headache pills I usually take aren't even making a dent in it, and just like, oh, all night long. Oh, and another side thing that people may not realize is that if you're taking the Faslodex injection for the breast cancer, that's your aromatase inhibitor, I believe it is. Anyway, a really strange side effect that is not listed anywhere in their data or their information is sense of smell distortion. Within 2 hours of getting my injection, I smelled burnt hair everywhere. And if you've ever been in a hair salon where people are getting their hair permed or curled or anything like that, and you've smelled burnt hair, you know how horrible it smells. And it just smelled horrible. It's better now, but certain smells bring it back, and I don't know why that is. It's really weird. But I talked to a lot of other women who are on Piqray and Faslodex, and they said they also had that. So it'd be nice if the people who made Faslodex actually add that to their list of side effects, so we wouldn't wonder like, what the heck's going on? Am I like having problems with my brain? But no, it's the Faslodex. And someone said that they use castor oil in the injection. I guess it helps. It's like a substrate for the medicine, helps it kind of get spread out over time. I guess I'm not entirely sure, but that's interesting. So if you're taking Faslodex and you get a strange smell afterwards, that could be why. It's normal. Some people have, like when I got my injection, it hurt like hell when they were injecting this stuff in. The first needle prick, of course, that hurts a little bit, but while they were pushing the fluid in under into the muscle, that hurt. I was like grabbing the table with a lot of my strength, And then, but afterwards, it didn't bother me. So that was really nice. So there was no pain after the injection was done being injected. So, so far, with the only side effect with the Faslodex, which is probably not going to get it again for who knows how long, if ever, was just the weird smell. And then maybe a little bit of nausea, but not nothing serious. It was just kind of like, is it there? Maybe not there. But anyway, so back to the HER2 positive stuff. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, and it makes me have to really consider my future, and taking care of those, end of life things, like making sure my things are willed to the right people, and otherwise, who knows what goes to who. I gotta start taking care of that stuff, because if I don't respond to the Herceptin, then that's not good. But well, hopefully I respond. They're doing a triple whammy on me, so something's got to work. But anyway, on Tuesday I'll let you know more. Whether they're going to put a port in, if I'm going to lose my hair, and then things we can do about that. But if you're someone who cares about somebody who's got cancer, just know that changing medications can be a stressful thing. It can be kind of depressing, because like I've said before, it's kind of like someone's dying. So, but it's not you. It's just that portion of you, like I'm that closer, much closer to death, because each treatment we burn through brings us that much closer. So, and this will be my second line essentially of treatment, because my first I had surgery, and then after that we went on to oh my god, my brain's hurt. My brain still hurts from the headache. So surgery for breast cancer, and then I didn't do any treatment for 3 years, which if you've watched my videos, you know about. And then I had my ovaries removed, and then they put me on the aromatase inhibitor and Ibrance, and I was on that for a little over 3 years, which is awesome. Okay, that's really good. And then now I'm going on. I was going to be on Piqray and Faslodex, but the HER2 status changed that, which I'm glad we found out now, rather than waiting another 3 months, because it could have grown a lot more between now and then if since we're not taking care of the HER2 part. So technically, I guess medication-wise, this triple treatment, the IV stuff, the Perjeta, the Taxotere, and the Herceptin, I called it something else in another video, and I made a mistake. But it's called Herceptin. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly now. But it should work. It works pretty good. It helps, from what I was reading, like around 8 to 10 month progression-free survival, which means that's time during treatment where the cancer is not growing. So that's good. So that's another, 3/4 of a year where things are stable at the very least, if not better. And then the overall survival was like 2 years. So hey, hopefully I have another couple of years. Sorry about shaking there. But I'll take 2 more years. If I can get 2 more years, I'll be freaking happy, because that gives me more time to see my kids. My son will be graduating college. My daughter might be getting into college at least. That would be awesome. I'm thankful to have gotten as far as I have. I mean, at 39, that was 7 years ago, 8 years ago. My birthday's going to be this year. So, well, of course, everybody has a birthday every year. But anyway, what was I saying? A darn headache. I'm just thankful for each year. I mean, yeah, it's going to suck having a port. Okay, they're not horrible, but it's going to be there, and it's going to feel weird. But I could be dead. So yeah, I'm not going to be grumping about this. I'm not going to give anybody a hard time, my nurses or doctors. I'm just thankful to be alive, because if these treatments weren't around, I'd be dead. 3 years ago, it was bad. It was in the liver, in the lungs, bone, lymph nodes. It was, it wasn't good over 3 years ago. Wait, 2013. So, wait, oh my God, that was the stage 2. Stage 4 came at 2016, so that's about 4 years ago. Actually, it's about 4 years this month. So hey, 4 years on stage 4. That's good. I'll take it. Anyway, so if they hadn't been able to treat that 4 years ago, I probably would have been dead 3 years ago at the very least. So I'm riding on borrowed time as it is. And so I am thankful thankful for being here. And I'm going to do everything I can to live life as I would, as if nothing was wrong, because none of us know when our time's going to come. So, be happy, make good memories, and just, be happy. The thing is to be happy. Share your happiness with others, because the world needs happiness right now. It always needs happiness. There's so many people out there who are just miserable and angry about how their life is going. So just be there for each other, all right? And spend time and share your memories with people, because that's what we remember in the end. If you watch videos about people who at the end of their life they say what they wish they would have changed or whatever, a lot of times they talk about just spending more time with their family, with people. So it's not about cars or houses. People are always spending their money on fixing their houses and mowing their lawns and trying to make their house look better than the neighbors. It's not about that. It's about being alive and doing what makes you happy. If making your house looks beautiful makes you happy, then do it. But if you're miserable making your house look good just to make the neighbor happy, no, that's not what life's about. You're not there to please everybody else. I had to learn that the hard way. You got to be there. Be happy. Do what makes you happy, because when you're happy, that happiness spreads around you. Even if the person next door doesn't like your house not being perfectly neat, they will still appreciate you most of the time if you're a nice, happy person about things. You don't get angry or pissed off at them. If you're just a happy person, people will be more tolerant of the things that are different. It's when we get angry and defensive that things go downhill. So just be happy. That's the message for today. And I'm going to be happy. Like I said, be happy and thankful that I'm still alive. And I can still see my kids growing up. So that's good. My kids are 21 and 23. So my daughter's turning 24 in a couple months. My son will be 22 in a few months. So I'm thankful. For a while I wasn't even sure I could see my son graduate, or now he's going to be graduating college in another year. So be thankful, folks. Have a great day. Stay alive and make fantastic memories and share them with the ones you love.